Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever it may be for you. I'm Buddha Vapes, and welcome back to another Buddha Vapes review. Today, we'll be showing you an RDA single coil by Cthulhu Mods and Anthony Vapes. It's a little flavor banger, guys. Easy to build on, has pretty innovative. It's pretty innovative. It's got, sleek little look to it. It's an older RDA, so fairly cheap right now. It's 24 millimeter. If I didn't say that, not for sure. It's nice looking drip tip. I think it looks great. The flavor's good on it. The deck's what's crazy, and I'll show you when we get down to all about that vape. But this thing has one of the deepest juice wells I've ever seen in any RDA. So let's get down to all about that vape, and I'll show you all about the Cthulhu Mjolnir by Cthulhu Mod and Anthony Vapes. Alrighty, guys. So this is the Cthulhu Mjolnir by Cthulhu Mod and Anthony Vapes. This is the packaging. Get your little tin can, black sticker. I got the black. It's the front, like a Thor hammer, I guess. On the back, you have Mjolnir RDA 24 millimeter. Uses a unique double chamber system that makes it vape like a 20 millimeter RDA. Innovative airflow design allows for bottom airflow flavor. Cthulhu Mod and Anthony Vapes, a little scratch for your authenticity. Then you get the mod, we'll set that aside. And then, just all your regulars, a 510, and then you get adapter, and then a little mouth to lung. Can actually try to do mouth to lung with this little drip tip, which I've never done it. I mean, I'm sure that you can, because you can cut this down a lot. But here's your little pouch. You get your regular 510 pin, some grub screws, little Barbie tool, and a couple Allen keys, and some extra O-rings, big beefy one. So yeah, and then your instruction manual. So that's that. Pretty simple. So let's set that aside and check out the RDA here. I like this drip tip. Drip tip's nice. It's good looking, I think. I really do like it. I mean, the whole thing's just sleek, clean looking. But it's an 810. Got your O-ring on the inside. You can see, boy, that coil's right there at your mouth, right your mouth hole. It's kind of condensed, it's not a big wide bore 5 or 810, so it's nice. Fits good and snug in there. Airflow control, I'll show you here in a second when we put it on, but the bottom here, just Mjolnir RDA, Cthulhu Mod and Anthony Vapes, and don't throw it in the trash. So let's throw this on here and show you all the deck. Now, it does have a stopper, so you turn from one, it does stop. Good tensions on the O-rings. I like this. It's good tension even when it's got juice in it. What you do there does on this side, and then just cut her down. Got a little knurling right here. It's really, it's not much at all. It's not very grippy at all, but you don't have much problem. The cap pops right off. That's with the dry. So yeah, not bad. Now your airflow comes in here and here, and what I find innovative about it is, it comes in here and here, shoots straight down, and then comes straight back up right here through the hole. And this juice well is one of the deepest juice wells. If you see that, you see where I'm pulling this out. It's like 16 millimeters. I mean, that's a deep, for a single coil, I haven't even seen any dual coils that deep. It's just, if you can see down in there, it is deep. So you're going to rely heavily on capillary action. So, when you're squonking, and it does squonk great, the squonk comes out on both sides and does fairly well. So let's put a build nest, guys. Really easy to build on. This is, I would say, a good mod for a good RDA for a beginner to start on, because if you're wanting to start squonking and you haven't done it and you're getting into it, you'll get great flavor off this. You can put little round wire builds in this and you're going to get great flavor off of it. I'm just putting a 2.5 inner diameter Fralin in here, but you can just put regular round wire. I was going to, but I kind of like these, so that's how I'm doing it. So I'll just put her in there. Make sure you center it up a little bit. Screw her down. Adjust it. About right there like that. Looks all right to me. Go ahead and tighten it down a little bit more. Adjust it again real quick and push it down just a tad bit. I think that looks pretty good right there. Yeah, looks nice. Snippies. Really easy to get in here and snip these leads off. Let's throw this on the mod real quick. Bed this coil in. Throw it on this pulse dual here. Yeah, I really like this thing. It's it is a flavor banger. Let me fix this just a little bit. Yeah, looks good. Ceramics here. Bump that water just a little bit. All right, she's coming. Let the heat do the work for you. Do a little bit of scraping. Just kind of pulse it. Give her a little scrape. Looks good to me. What do you think? Oh yeah. Doing all right. All right. Let me. Okay. All right, looks good. So get my cotton here. Had a little piece cut off. Peel the top part off. Peel this bottom piece off. It's a thin little layer. I always like to cut the little corner piece that just easier to get through the center of the coil. Then give her a little pinch and twist. Put her through there like that. Slide her on through. Now this one you're not gonna you want to leave your legs and leave the cotton pretty long, right down about the first O-ring. So what you want to do, just pull it down like that. Side of the O-ring, right above that O-ring, cut it. Right above that O-ring, cut it. A little nicer than that, I guess. Give her a little rake out because you're going to want it to, you want that capillary action. So you want it to thin her out here at the bottom so it'll pull that juice up good. And that's about how you want to do it right there. Let's pull that excess off. Do this other side. Pull this over a little bit. Right this side. Pull that excess off. Just grab it. This here and just push her down on in there. Pretty much like so. Kind of let it fall down in there on its own. Pretty simple. Take this side, just like you did the other side. But just pop it down in there. All right. Grab this juice real quick. My blueberry bits here I like so much. Just juice it up. Like this coil a little bit, let it suck it in there. Kind of wet the cotton just a little bit, help that squonk action get started. We'll give her a squonk just to get it going. All right, you heard her sucking back. That vape? Oh yeah. All right, fellers, let's go up top and see what the Buddha has to say about this little Cthulhu Mjolnir. All right. Turn it, pops right down. Just like that. Let's go up top, talk about this. Okay, so that was the Cthulhu, the Mjolnir RDA by Cthulhu Mod and Anthony Vapes. So, as you guys seen, it was simple to build. I mean, I just popped it in there and screw it down. It's bam, put them in there. Now, something in my eye. The drip tip's comfortable, but looks good. It has the option, come with the 510 adapter, come with the little Mouth to lung, 510. You know, I mean, you can do mouth to lung. You could cut it down on here, and I mean, it's not. You can do it, but it's not really. I don't think meant for that. But anyways, the option's there. Of course, it's not a mouth to lung, but you can get it really tight. But it's there. So it does only come with 1/8" drip tip, but it does come with the 510 adapter and the 510 drip tip. So, but this one here, I've never felt that I needed anything different. It's comfortable, so that's that. Easy to build on, easy to wick. It squonks. Now, the squonking. Now, this is the thing about this. The juice well's so deep, it's hard to. It's there's a learning curve when it comes to squonking on this RDA. So just practice with it. Give it a few squonks. You'll see. Like I over squonked it a couple times when I first got it because it's so deep, it's filling up that juice well. So you feel that you gotta. I wasn't raking out my cotton like I should have, at first. That's why you see me rake it out, thin the bottom out, so it, that capillary action quickly, so it does that quickly. Because if you don't rake it out, it's going to take a little longer, and if you take numerous pulls off of it, it might dry out your wick before it can, pull up your juice. So there's that. But other than that, the flavor is really good on this. I mean, it is really good. Let me take it to show you a little vapor production, a little single coil. Got it at it's a 0.16, 45 watts. 0.16, 45 watts. I don't know if you can see the resistance on that. No, it's wide open. There is a little, listen. Not really a whistle, but it kind of wants to, Let me cut it down to just a quarter. So it's about 3/4 of the way open. Still sounds the same. Flavor's good on it though. I like it. The flavor's great. Yeah. See, I've had this thing for a while. I just forgot about it. I seen it, was like, man, I need to put this out there. I know other people's, everybody else has done reviews on it. I'm way behind, but just started not too long ago. But I think people might not remember this. So guys, check this out. If you're new, you can just make a round wire, make you a 10 wrap with some 26 gauge, 27 gauge, toss it in there real easy, and that airflow's coming in on both sides, going straight down, and bam, right up underneath that. And like what it says in there is that it's a 24 millimeter, but the chamber inside is a 22, where the air comes down. 2 chambers come straight up underneath it, so it's like a 22 millimeter. So I'm sure that's why the flavor is as good as why it is. But yeah, not much else to say about it. I mean, aesthetically, I think it looks great. I mean, the black and the blue. I mean, with a dual 18650, well, this thing's going to last you all day long. Single coil, it's not going to suck up all the juice. It's just a really good all-around RDA, especially to start out on if you're new. So, if you're going from sub-ohm tanks or RTAs or whatever and want to try squonking on an RDA, especially single coil, this is it right here. So the Mjolnir RDA single coil by Cthulhu Mods and Anthony Vapes. Good job on that, guys. I really enjoy it. And yeah, so that's it. Vape and live, smoke and die. I'm Buddha Vapes, and I'm out.